Okay, so existential crisis is not a new thing for me. I have them every now and then. And one of these existential crises led me to the realization that since we all die, everything that has begun comes to an end, and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Even the universe is, the fate of the universe is also going dark, cold, and empty. That's what physicists say, that in the next 98 billion years the universe will uh just be finished. It will be nothing but empty space. So thinking about all these things, that everything that is born must die, everything that has begun comes to an end, and stuff like that, uh brings this realization that this body is not forever. This material possessions, these achievements and success is not forever. And this consciousness in the human form, this awareness as a homo sapien is also not there forever. It's going to die someday. This prefrontal cortex that thinks so much, this most complex working organism called the human brain, is going to rot someday. Someday. Not now, but someday. And our life is just 70, 80 years of time pass, I would call. And since we are going to die, we gotta think that what should we do while we're here? Like, the utmost level of experience, the highest level of experience is the experience of bliss. Not happiness, but bliss. You know, just satisfaction. Not achievement, but satisfaction. Not possession, but feeling like infinite, as all things are. So, all this boils down to just one thing, that even though all of this is going to end, and since all of this is going to end, all we really have is time. Like, not forever, we don't have so much time, we just have 70, 80 years. If you calculate, like, if you compare our time here to the cosmological time scale, millions of light years and millions of billions of years at the universal level, but as humans we are just 70, 80 years in one piece. So time is the only thing that we have. This body is going to go away, these clothes, these houses, cars, achievements, everything is going to go away, but all we have while we are here is time. So it's the only thing that is. It's most precious and more valuable than anything could be. So what the question that arises in my mind is that, if this time is so precious, are we here to make ppt files, or are we here to take printouts, or are we here to operate xerox machines? Are we here to be cab drivers or food delivery guys, or are we here to run a multinational company that just keeps killing us? Because in the pursuit of achievements, in the pursuit of success, in the pursuit of material possessions and friends and family and stuff like that, we are giving away the only thing we really have, that is time. We are giving away our health. Health is not something you achieve, health is something you are born with. The problem is that as you grow old, you start catching diseases, all kinds of them. Some of them are not even noticed as diseases. Like, you can be sleep deprived, you can be insomniac, you can be tired, you can be sluggish, you can be malnutritioned, but still you could look fat. because nutrition has nothing to do with looking fat or thin. So you could be eating like hell, you could be swelling with food, with too much weight, and people would be like, fine, he's a millionaire or he's a billionaire, what's the matter? Well, um to have a good life, you need to keep this body in check and the mind in check, because these are tools. Our body and our minds are tools for experiences. Our body and mind are tools for bliss, attaining bliss as a human being. And all we do is give our time away to bullshit, like useless, meaningless jobs and activities that don't add value to existence. So we are just wasting away the only thing we have so far, that is time. And this body and this mind, we are letting it rot because of capitalization, globalization, modernization, consumerism, communalism, and the stupid conceptualization that you need this much money or that house or that car or that piece of land or that clothing or that shoes or that mobile phone or that never ends. The story never ends. It's a chain reaction. It's a perpetual motion machine. It's you hit that spot once, you go there on and on and on forever. You just keep going for more and more and more. But what people don't realize is that achievements and material possessions and power and stuff like that is not giving them bliss ever. You know, bliss cannot be attained by having sex. Bliss cannot be attained by having cars and money and eating expensive bullshit. Like nowadays, we have so expensive food items and a variety of cuisines. We have instant noodles and so many other things that get ready in like 5, 10, 15 minutes. But we don't have nutrition in them because of chemical farming and chemicals, preservatives, blah blah blah. That is just killing our health. We are rising with autism without even having it in our genes. So we're just giving our time away, we are giving our health away to bullshit, and we are just wasting the one thing we have, that is time, and we are letting our bodies and minds rot under the conceptual society of being. So the takeaway, the message that I would like to give you, if there is any message to this video, is that don't waste your time in anything that does not give you bliss, anything that takes your blissfulness away from you, anything that takes your childlike innocence away from you, anything that does not make you feel wonderful while doing it. Just don't do that. Just fucking don't do that. Buildings and cities are not beautiful. We force ourselves to think that buildings and cities are beautiful. Technology is beautiful, but what is really beautiful is trees and plants and birds and animals and the open sky. We don't need skyscrapers, we need open skies. We don't need nitrous oxide to laugh. We need pure oxygen to breathe properly. So give your time to things that give you bliss. Put your time into things that give you bliss, because time is the only thing we really have. And this is not even forever. We have leased, we have a loan. Time is taken as a loan. We have to pass it down, we have to pass it further ahead. We don't have forever. Stop looking at your clock. Stop working hour to hour. Stop thinking about things as per a timetable or schedule. Go out there and search your bliss, because you don't have much time. You don't have forever to attain bliss.